Olá, Dader, Locrag, no Calandiag Baita Hotu, no bem-vindo a episódio da dahuluk Unfiltered Minds nian. Unfiltered Minds mahanesan programa ida usi Empower Minds Timor-Leste, nebe fos pasu ba MACD, especialmente ba jovem no adolescente Sira, o de colher com a saúde mental, qualidade de educação, isso social, ou moris em geral. Hananaran justo, hamak se guia no lori ita ia conversão em lorong nian. Handeseng itu artinya kata Ohin Lorong kita celebra Lorong Mundial Saúde Mental Nian, dia 10 de outubro. No Lorong Ohinmos marca hanesan tinang ida existência Empowerment Timor-Leste Nian, nebemak hari deste tinang kotuk. Tambo Ohin Lorong kita celebra Lorong Mundial Saúde Mental Nian, Unfiltered Minds mai ho tópico importante dan nebemak Unfiltered Minds sakara kuliah hamutuk ko itanya foi no jovem matenek na rua, nebe mak na pon ho esperiénsia barak, serviço ona ho oinsá Sira. No amin yang se kuliah ho tópico ida kona-ba jovem ho saúde mental. To barage tempo, how se entrega tempo bahano kolega na rua, si rua hano kolega dia que ocasião barak kami serviço hamutuk basic ho oinsá Sira. No how fo tempo basiro de introduzir na.
Boa noite, bom dia, boa tarde, vai mo hotu nebe, ia mundo toma. Kolega sira hotu nebe ma kia Timor no hene berit. Hau ni narang ela, no hau sei sai hanesang participantes no mos oradores, se colia rozola no justo kona-ba saúde mental. Hau sente tópico ne interessante los mai hau, no hau experiência ona, ishu balon kona-ba saúde mental no hau buka ajuda. Também hau sente kata bahira justo hakara kau di hola parte ya ne. Of course, like I just wish that I speak my mind out e a plataforma Siransane quando ba saúde mental, and I'm so glad that just to invited me, and I'm so excited to learn from both of you and yeah, share my experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Ella. Ricardo.
Hai kolega Sira, halo Ricardo, mau sanesa fundador ba Gen Z Talk Timor-Leste, membutuhkan kolega Ella, um, no contente teves bele mai ya mai kuliah ne, ya Unfiltered Mind. No, thank you most but justo for inviting komida how bele mai parte ya podcast ida ne. Kuliah kono ba topik memang interessante. Uh, no iya esperiensia balu kono ba saúde mental minha no mos rona mo história bara com esse colega foi em Sira kono ba saúde mental no isso Sira haleu saúde mental né rasi no causa Sira então a oportunidade de atividades para ita kuliah ou em lorong nia kono ba saúde mental liu ba itanya foi em Sira.
Yeah. Thank you, Ella. Thank you, Ricardo, ba minha introdução. So, molo kita kuliah klean itu kan ba tópico saúde mental no jovem e Timor. Agora halimar game ida ka perguntas ida husu ba jola Ricardo ho ela kono ba saída ma karek ina rua iha superpower ka poder. Superpower saída ma ina rua karak iha. No saída ma uinsá ina rua utiliza superpower ne no halo moris ne sai interessante no moris ne sai diak diutang.
Pergunta bem interessante loh. Então, da rumah será o cara ida depois ou só uma cara com ida.
No.
Tem desde like a natureza emania, right? Sempre a cara buat bar
Sim.
se ori o por exemplo a cara katu le emania hanoi. And then also a cara katu heal ema. Also a cara katu dana. Then I think if I have superpower, I honestly I want to as a heal Emma, ne?
That's good.
Yeah. Ini nonton Avatar tuh.
Yeah.
Então, Avatar da la osi da asa alien, ne? Avatar da cartoon, ne? So the water bene, will heal Emma. So I want to be like that.
Oh,
I want to have that power to like cura Emma ni and then
oh,
heal Emma. So I feel like yeah, because sometimes and some access to I feel like access what as a cura consulta like is very difficult.
mm,
Sometimes it takes time, so I just feel like healing to be able to heal people like
mm,
physically or mentally
mm.
or spiritually is something that is interesting, and I think we need that power. I mean,
Mm.
especially in today's world.
Thank you. Thank you for your answer. That's really good.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. I'm very impressed. Seriously. Like, imagine, because, like at the moment, who we know who can heal is the profession, people who have the profession who can heal, right? But like, imagine you having
Mm,
that superpower. Oh, shoo,
Yeah,
heal.
that's really
Shoo.
nice. And that's very creative of you to thinking about avatar.
Yeah.
no, yeah, tama
Uh,
rin Katara. So the way Katara heal people,
Okay.
it just impressive.
superpower, eh?
Mm,
I think I want to be able to control minds or like read minds. Like I want to understand people, like why people act a certain type of way.
that's cool. That's related to mental health too. So definitely.
Because yeah, tama be. Sometimes, like me myself, I cannot sometimes control myself, and it's like very difficult. So if like I have the power,
Mm,
and sa kaya kaya power to control how niya hanui, no bele hare mani hanui, no like act according to that because I think we humans we have like we always have prejudgment.
yeah.
Like yeah, ita si daw katene Emma didiak and then we're just like yeah, he she like that.
Yeah.
But if I have like that superpower, I think that looks cool, you know? Yeah, mind control or like reading people's mind,
That's good.
something
That's
like that.
yeah. I wish I have that too. Like I really like to understand what's the reason behind people act certain ways. So
Mm-mm.
it didn't has a superpower memang has a dia no I feel it'll benefit ema se não estuda quando a psicologia ema se não gosta interessante tebe so ema nia hahalok no ema nia hanuing no nia
Yeah.
eta hamutuk. Jadi thank you Ella for sharing that and thank you Ricardo for sharing your answer too. Um,
What about you?
what about me? Oh, you asked me. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good
No,
question.
how karate de?
Um,
How curious.
um, a little bit similar hanesang atau hanesang yung naruan yan how karak iha superpower na mak wangira how basic ema how be kriya sensu dame ya emane nebe basic asa how emane seguro
Mm,
hanesang karik how kar sana sa aihung nebe mak wangira sa loro matang udang kanene niya sa mahong ba ema no
mm,
Hawkara que superpower ne bem kasa sem halo interação sem halo kolia ka halo direct interaction ho emane just be in the same room with emane bele halo na emane sa seguro peace no senti command ka solo so I wanna
mm,
have that ability to tambah I feel like I like the vibrant of like good people. Nasa eman niya vibração ema diak no hira it
Energy.
kamu tuh kok ema sila sila pasti kuliah barak sila just be there ho ema sila baik muda na phone impacto positivo ema ni modis. Jadi I think if I can have that superpower that
mm.
would be really interesting. Thank you for asking, Ricardo.
I don't know if it's popular or unpopular, but I think I don't know. I am on a level where like how you mehini as a both the mice and
Mm,
then it bothers me. It's like when you dream like too big and then like it's so unreal,
mm,
but also Hansa like how dream big loss has a makasos tapi like how idane unreal, but I just keep on like I just how's a delusional that I'm so delulu, and I kind of like it, you know, like I enjoy being delusional.
That's
It makes part of me happy, but it also make part of me like pressuring hansa hawakara ka to hetang lalay. Like I really wanted to achieve that and achieve that. So I don't know. It's I think it's unpopular opinion, but that's something that has been like, you know, bothering me a little bit.
yeah. Thank you for sharing. I like that though. Hagusta hari eman nebe masa iya mehi nebe masa as I think how hanisang like I kind of similar share the similar experience like have a like something have dream or expect a sound nebe ma it's kind of impossible, but it makes you feel good when you know or hanuing on a dream journey. Jadi thank you Bob Elani sharing. Okay, Ricardo.
Senta nessa agora, neste momento da nene, bangira fila tu su escola, mas é um serviço, right? And then, graças a Deus, é um serviço. Depois, serviço, dia, people, you know, é mausu ta, o bangira maka ihe da ne, o bangira maka ihe da na ba, o bangira maka halu da ne, o bangira maka halu da na ba. A escola hotu na agora tu halu sera fali. Oh, agora tu saída bangira maka. And then, it is bothering me a lot.
Yeah.
And for some people, it's actually good to have that, right? Dia katu ia certain goals ke objetivo moris ni, oh, plus objetivo as a target moris, oh, akar tinan dene how think achieve ti dene, tinan dene how think tinggi dene.
Yeah.
But I also think, sa hamu sente kata, seda normal karik kita lah iya dene, karik kita lah anoing dene. Normal karik kita la set itene target ne bema così tinene ha tinga tinginane scola hotu ha serviço ha tinga ha danne o scola hotu ha depois de ha serviço itene ha tanti ha hal sali dan asente normal atu la ia ha noida sane hotu la ia ha noida um, tamba mabe ba ema bara nabe ma ha kuliah Hasoru Sira ia noida ne which is good for them, right? But for sometimes dalam rumah Sira nessa usa itene atau julga fale maselo. Emane bema ka la hija um, la hija tarjeto moris ne. Emane hon então one saída like one se okay tienen o todo tienen tenemos os la hija tan tarjeto moris whatever. So I think idane maka really bothers me a lot. So as I also say, if it's unpopular opinion, so I think that's bothering. But for some people, that's actually good, right? Having all of this set as a objetivo na bem maka claro, ou moris claro, objetivo claro, tarjeto claro. Mas bem mais how I feel like lá íamos dia aquela,
Yeah.
lá íamos dia,
Yeah.
and then you're still human being, an interesting human being. Emang bem interessante para kuliah baik terbelihat ini udah ada lihat konversa tuh hamutuk. So I just feel mundu nih dari rumah yoga barat but without actually seeing somebody as a human being. And it's like emang gitu.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Thank you, Ricardo, for sharing that.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. I don't know. I think I want to add something. I think what Saruma Kazola trying to like hatete is like dalla bara kita moris bara clio iha sociedade nia expectação. Também maka like if we choose to live in our own bubble and like not having goals, and then it's still normal, you're still human being, you're still on that stage and level. I think you describe it so beautifully. I really love that, Zola. Oh my God.
Yeah, thank you, Ricardo.
No.
You have bodrum atau tantang atau amen tatang?
Yeah, I feel like especially itene geração, né? Itene geração, né? Ita kan agora começa a idade maka escola rotona, right? Agora está na Bahia espaço da serviço, né? Because infelizmente itu tu mores em mundo bem capitalista, então itu tem que serviço, ora tá nossa, right? Ora bela assistente tem mores.
Ya,
Então itu taman ya passo da, né? Então passo da workforce, né?
hmm,
Então Bahia tama ba na ba? Saya na fating expectação, Sira,
ya,
right? Life is never uh, been fulfilled. You know, you have you also, nunca atu emang nunca foba o room para dia. You achieve that.
ya.
Let's have a break.
That's
You
good.
achieve that, right? Ivo hal hotu na emang mai ihatang. So sometimes it's tiring.
Yeah, that's true.
Ita kole atu, right? The room ita kole atu seda uh, uh, reach all those expectation, right?
Hmm.
Uh, la tambah ita la reconoce kata ita mas ema ita ya sentimento. No, ita rumah ita cara precisa descansar. Rumah
Yeah,
ita cara keluar batasi tu retasi and late in the libro, and
yeah.
which is also fine, right? So yeah,
So Ricardo hatte foi uma mensagem importante dia by todo kata hanesan jovem nibema ia geração hanesan agora né sempre ia expectação bara kusi ema ser uma basic kita liu essa ema basic kita hanesan exemplo sa na família ka ema daruma ema nibema serviço basic kita sempre husu ka foi expectação asmai ita kona-ba uinsá ita na etapa foi uinsá ita na etapa turmaino mak saída ita na etapa turmaino mak saída no conclusão ne bema ita foti usi karonia de fuang ne ma halu buat ne bema o contenti o ira o an rasi senti contenti itu halu sem expectação usi é marcelo exemplo hanesan karik o cara mantém lá onia step ka onia status ne bema agora iha no idene halo o contenti mantém o idene ela precisa tu tem que ir a mehibot ela precisa tu resposta ba eman expectação para as long as idene ne halo o contenti no calma ia em termos de one fisicamente não psicologicamente bajo idene tambah idene at the end of the day omak saya nessa autor principal bahaya ona Morris. Jadi o tem que asa rona barak liu saya mau hakarak no ona noing no na hakarak. Emania dia fuang nessa emania uh, feedback ka target ni bem ema fo maybe almost tem que o tem que hanoing kata omak nine bonean no autor bonean so tau target dia ni ona no fokus di bonan importante liu. Jadi thank you for your answers, Ricardo and Ella as well. That was so beautiful. Oh, Ella had
I
to.
think I wanted to add to just to your little conclusion. Hanuma pernah hatete mahasane. Buat nebema ka emaselu emahusi. Além de yourself is telling you, lefuang irak nebema sayu si emane ibung ba one hanesang accessories ida. So it's either you want to use it or you don't want to use it. Like you don't need it. So I just feel like I think this part of the sentence is so beautiful. Like dia fokus ya Marcelo-ne hanesan accessories ida.
Yeah.
Buat memang cara usa e também usa e ela coisa e ela precisa usar. Yeah, I just wanted to add to that. I think it's really pretty. Yeah.
Thank you for adding that. I think conversão de halai quando ita na environment no expectativa usema ita se rasta de klean utang ita na conversação quando ba saúde mental niya. So, hana pergunta tu irmã, mas durante o meu serviço ia GNG Timor-Leste, ia serviço ia ocasião para serviço ia área em climate change, human rights, no área Sira selutan, imnerua encontra ona sa tópico com a saúde mental, gala ia ocasião para imnerua Hasoru na tema ka tópico ne bema mi colher com a saúde mental.
yes. Gen Z talkmos yeah, so ita iha teda temático. Okay, Gen Z talk temático lima. Então, o se temático name. So, temático ida, o se temático name, maka saúde mental. So, basically, normalmente, sempre colher com a saúde mental. No, ah, fulang ruali ba fulang tolu ya Juli ne kami Gen Z Talk Timor-Leste serviço mútuo po ASEAN Youth Forum po Caltech kita halo workshop ida hanaran advocacy hanaran youth open space mental kuliah kon mental health mabe sira ma kita halo na kay to bolul jo foi sira to jovem sira usi grupo oi o pois o stakeholder sira tu bela mai tura mutu kuri kuliah kon ba desafio sira nembe maka foi sira soro em relação ao saúde mental assim so depois amigos e a podcast halo con kuliah konversa mental o tem colega Nadia então ya ya idane maka topicus minha experiência na bem maka Gen Z Talk de Modestia em relação ao saúde mental. Hal kuliah programa isso se na bem maka relevante foi insight depois nós continua foi espaço mobiliza foi insight tambah da rumah emang bela hanoi kata oh sira da organiza ka kuliah o halo buat sira atividade buat bos ne Sirane dia con Sirane is mentally stable. Sirane is a forty laws, but also at the same time, again, we are human beings, right? Ito humano, ito yung feeling, ito yung emotion, ito yung dari rumah itu sente kata ito yung Hanoi, dari rumah mo itu sente kata okay, ita lakoi ita hakara, ita ya sente de Hanoi de kata nelos nela dia rumah emang halu hati ya, então malbe na fatin. Haré vosotros positivos, ¿sabes? Están a
Mm.
continuar lá na fatin emergency talk to Timor-Leste até agora.
Obrigado, Ricardo. Obrigado por resposta pura que
Oh
teve.
my God, it's so beautiful. I think you articulated it and you sharded it so well in like two minutes. I really like it. Yeah, when we started first as a Gen Z, né? Because primero a minha personal account, yeah.
Mm.
So things happened, and then we decided to create Gently Talk to Timor-Leste to ensure that we have a community that, ami hiya masa ho di ami suporta malo. And of course, to also see all these social issues, including saúde mental.
Yeah.
Hanessa going Ricardo Dehang, we actually faced stages of attack, kind of, but also something that mentally hurt us. Bebe has a shut Ami down. But then I'm sorry, Ricardo Dihana, like we kept going. We shut ourselves down for a month or two. We heal a little bit and then we come back, we come back stronger kind of thing. So Banjira Ami Hahu Ho Gen Z Talk ne, it's not always like so smooth. I think in the digital world ne, you have no control over like comments and what other people think of whatever you put in the media.
Mm.
I think as a lisaun both nebema ka amning like maybe me or both of us we can relate is that we have no control over what people are telling us, but we do have control to react on those. So we just take that as a lesson. We accommodate what we can accommodate. We do not accommodate Saida Camila Bella Comodane. We just let it be. So yeah, mental health is actually one of the most crucial six. I'm sorry, Indian is one part of the six things that we actually put priority on and discuss about.
Mm.
Yeah,
Thank you so
And
much.
believe,
Yeah.
and
Thank.
believe
and
exactly.
and
Believe.
believe,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
some people thought that mental health doesn't exist.
Yeah.
exactly.
Mental health something that ita halo it.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. You guys like brought a really good point about oinsá tu bel halo consistência ho itene serviço e ver cara que tá sentindo né for impacto positivo by Marcelo. No idanene hasa hanesang exemplo dia kita ba jovem ser memang akar hahu inisiativa balong nebe masira iha kami nebe masira iha. Jadi menurut saya hanesang ona exemplo dia ba jovem sira seluk atau inspirasi ra ho di lali ka tahu no berani saya berani hodi halau saya masih akar kalau as long as idane iha dalam bema positivo no dalam bema dia kodi support yang masih. Jadi I'm really proud as a friend by Minarua. Jadi parabéns tadi também Minarua nya serviço iha janji talk. Ya, how curioso tuang kona-ba tópico saúde mental. Turim naroon hanuing hanesang jovem ida yem naroon environmento liu fokuliu ba ya Timor. Tópico ne hanesang tópico ne be fácil ga atu ita kuliah entre ita ho jovem tira o ita ho itanya emasir mema basic kita. O im naroon belhatang saída im naroon kompresang kona-ba saúde mental ne rasik. Saúde mental rasik ne mas saída ba im naroon.
I'm also just thinking, but I've been like really reflecting on like saída los mak saúde mental. Tambah seda maka ita la tahu importancia hodi kuliah kona ba saúde mental. Banhira like banhira ho kuliah saúde mental ho ema nebema ke ia how ni age agora, like in this generation with the same age and the same group of friends, they would probably like understand me because one, we are consuming a lot of information. So that causes like either anxiety though, like it hurts like our emotions, but also when we do not really notice banhira ita physically when we're physically exhausted, it also hurts us emotionally. And ita uluk-uluk ni hansa ita like the older generation, they are not aware of it because it has been less discussed. And sa sekarik ita kuliah ho boomer Sira or like geração uluk-uluk sila diyang uluk ni amila kuliah kona-ba saúde mental because I think it's just the way of bringing halo Sira tough up for everything. And they are not given the opportunity to actually express themselves, to speak up about ang sa Sira ni sentimento rasik. Tambah nema ka ausente hanesang saúde mental na is not very well socialized, and laos emo to bel comprende no understand ia itania in this era with the other generation. So basically for me, saúde mental or mental health idani hanesang buat ida nebema ka like you are thinking about it and you're just so stressed about it and you have like no all hatene oinsá ato, like you don't know how to handle it. Like sometimes you're just like shaking, you're thinking so much, you're just like anxiety just attacks you, and then you think like ita masera mahau nagderare ihakwim cafe barak lukarek hawanuin barak lukarek, but then ita nunca hanuin kona ba oh, this is a problem about me. It's something about how mental na bema ka how la bele controla o insa how bele buka solução o insa how bele buka meios or ways to help myself. So this type of things are not discussed very well in the community and the society we are living in. So that is why it is still difficult to talk about it. That is why not a lot of people are aware about it and understand about its importance. But I think slowly we are getting there, especially in my surroundings and maybe in Timor. I see it as an important issue on Emabara kuliah. So yeah.
Ricardo, iya buat rumah tamenta.
No, Ella just described it very beautifully. I just, sienten is, okay, ida saúde mental ne, buat nebema ka laos form.
Yeah.
Laos form, buat ne, buat ne iha tiona. Desde, I don't know. Uluk sen iyo to na geração saúde mental ne is there. But I think it just, I would say the older generation, Sira la hatene, los la hatene de, maybe I think they also, ia rasik mios para tu ateti dan nene saúde mental.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
news na bem maka Sira usa da rumah Sira descreve
Hmm.
uma saúde mental, né? Da rumah bring another consequences. La don't resolve ni root cause, né? Kar ita ya saúde ya mental ya issue,
Hmm.
right? Saúde mental, né? Kan ni saúde or saúde, right? Ina na sa ano compreensão, eh? Bagbe, ni problema é também se if there is a mental problem, if
Yeah.
there is a problem, then ni say problema,
Hmm.
right? And then I think that problem, other generation, I mean the previous generation, they understand it very differently than us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because again, why they understand it? Because they are not thought about it,
Hmm.
right? E melanori sila kono badan. Da laia informação kono badan. Laia estudo científico na bem maka prova que problema saúde mental não existe.
Hmm.
A ansiedade não existe.
Hmm.
Trauma não existe. Uh, Será eu tenho que compreender onde trigger sira né? Eu tenho que compreender dan agora ita compreende buat sira,
Hmm.
right? Informação sini. But back then, lá ia. Uh, Depois, um, agora ita tinha tempo, ita hatena na oinsá to cope
Yeah.
ho uh, kar ita ya masalah será será some issue around health, mental health, por exemplo, ansiedade or I don't know, ansiedade, maioria ansiedade, ita excitability is, right? Ita yan na meio sira,
Hmm.
simple sira na like
Hmm.
easy, fácil para ita to halo. But yeah, back then, no.
Yeah.
Sira to that it's da rumah sira mas rasa to buat tidak oh kita uh, sira said black magic involved even. And
Mm.
it's not me saying that, it's also when I have halo the youth open space ne emang balamos dia nganasan.
Hmm.
Okay, jovem baramo dia sira daruma sira niya ina ama mo kanoy kata it's something that is involved with the black magic. The culture play a very important role in understanding how they comprende cultura ne seda faz parte los bahia it shaping
Hmm.
itania compreensão ida babotida
Yeah.
Mm.
compreensão ida babotida né in los então Timor contexto Timor né kan we are very strong in culture,
Yeah.
right? And then that's really shape the way our we think.
Hmm.
And sometimes it's not uh seda laos dalang para atu bela compreender issue né be ita usa dalang, right? I think the previous generation used that.
Yeah.
That's why it becomes uh, Hanesa as a they don't talk about it because of that, because of their lack of information. Now ita iya informação dyan. Well, then ita geração tenían ne privilegios
Hmm.
tambah ita pelia acesso banana. Então geração se uluna ayun,
Hmm.
right? And then another thing quando ba mental health ne bema ka feel like ita tem que aware ita tu kulit tem que must be aware tambah eu fui ida a tu descrever a saúde mental né lá. Yeah, biologia era assim, tem matéria biologia ulo SD. Even in my upbringing, we don't talk about mental health in the
Yeah.
school curriculum. It's all about physical health,
Yeah.
right? Saúde físico.
Hmm.
Tambah sera. Então, bona bem maka itahare.
Hmm.
Oh, agora saúde mental, né? Something that is bona bem maka wala bela hare.
Hmm.
But it's there,
Hmm.
right? And then it takes sera, another level of oinsá mag-obela to aparo dan. Oh, sita sound.
Hmm.
So, idane maka halo gap between generation when it comes to uh, Saudi mental. So I think we can talk more about that. It's very interesting topic.
Yeah.
Because it involves saúde mental, né? It involves, culture, politics,
Yeah.
involves economy,
Yeah.
involves family.
Yeah.
So it involves everything. So we will talk about it. I think Yusuf will like, okay, we'll talk about Ricardo. Can you
Betul
just
apa?
stop?
Yeah. So, imnurua, dua
Mm,
pontos lebih importante mo sana são imnurua colher na kata fator social, fator cultural, nomos fator educação, ka awareness nebe ma itaiha ni mínimo, ne makalo gap entre geração tuan ou geração fo e lá se colher quando vai geração tuan mos entre ita geração fo insai sira geração fo sira mos se barak tidak conhece dia klean kona-ba saúde mental. No, Ricardo, foti ponto importante da konaba. Tama sama dificuldade teve ba ita atu kolhe konaba saúde mental né tamba. Buat nebe mak ita lahare. Hansa ni Ricardo dia buat nebe ita lahare. Hansa kanek kita kare kanek ita ne lima ita belahare katanya kanek ne ya pating ne dunia ita bele kura ita bele usa meu sada di trata la raiz kanek ne. Mas be wengira buat nebe mak acontece ia ita ne Hanoi kaitene kakuta kan rasik no nia fo influência ba ita ne físico no influência ba oinsá ita halo interação ho itenia environmentu oinsá ita halo itenia ação ne buat ni bemak ita labila hare ho matang buat ni bemak sobele analisa no foti conclusão di husi ita estuda no aprende no hatene kata idanene ne mai husi fator si hanesane ne influência ema ida sai hanesang dane jadi, inaro foti fona resposta dia kida kona ba saída uma saúde mental, uma me compreensão kona ba saúde mental. No hiing ta kolhe kona ba geração minero menciona kona ba geração tuang ho geração fong nebe mak iha conhecimento nebe mak ladung hanesang o iha meus compreensão nebe mak o enselo o ensa sira atende kona ba saúde mental ne ladung hanesang ho jovem sira agora de down ne. Então, how ia perguntas ida tambah sama sama ita geração phone ka GNG hanesan geração ne bemak the most depressed generation compared to other generation. The research says that Gen Z become the most depressed generations. No report hat to bara kata Gen Z ne be more open to talk about mental health kata sira sofre moras mental hanesan um, stress, depressão, ansiedade, no seru tan. Turim naron hanoi tama sama idane halo for nia data research ne hatu dan saneka nora hare kata tama sama agora da down haware for insasir hani dare ne bara ma Hasoru pressão ka Hasoru moras mental ka ia isu kon ba moras mental.
It's very interesting though.
Hmm.
Da rumah nenek saya media oh itu nih geração, né? Nenek saya depresso, so butira ita depressionada, right? But it doesn't mean that law significa que a geração se ulung la lahir depressão.
Yeah.
Tiramos ia depressão. Viveu ita nih nasaun é bem pós-conflito,
Yeah.
right? Então, se a depressão né, boa, depressão da los both lah, of course depressão tuh depressão, lah ya ida ki ida bo.
Yeah.
Maybe siramos Hasoru kan, Hasoru trauma, Hasoru seda, Hasoru depressão, Hasoru viveu operação, right? Tahu, sira iya, but masalahnya lagi ya, dia sira seda dia thought emang nuring sira oinsá tuh tough up. Então, o tough up lah deh, o say asa orail de tonia moise né? O halo fali o malampiaskan fali babotelo, which is I, I don't know if it's scientifically proven, maybe awarena maka ida baku né? Ida baku. Oh iya manajer dasa ulung né? Manajer sana agora for mamari ulung né? Ami baku maybe ita atene kata baku né? Is a sira tahu the baku né? Is actually sira a reaction of something, right? Sira geração né? And I feel that is no nessa geração Sira ulog ne ia depressão então Sira ni melampiaskan ne pak ida ne asa
Hmm.
baku ou keras baku malu então ida ne reação husi ação rumah ne bem acontece Sira
Hmm.
right and what about us how do we react to that right? How do we react to our depression or our anxiety? We
Hmm.
are different. We talk about it. Kita kuliah kona-ba dan lain.
Yeah.
Kita libur malu di kuliah di fahe. It doesn't mean that us being weak. It means that us being aware.
Yeah.
And then we want to solve it. We don't want to continue. Kita to continuatan generational trauma ne. Trauma na bem maka geração da geração.
Hmm.
Ita lá coi a Roma itania geração tu irmã ita na kata existe buat tira baku maka bela idea.
Hmm.
Ita lá coi tu ia buat me ona tambah again baku lah dia. There is 1,000 ways to halo emas idea laos baku, right? So I feel like idane maka seda halo ia research dan I think asa recipe yang justo dia kan I think there sample ni sira foti ia Western countries
Hmm. Yeah.
maybe very minimum research on mental health iha Italian
Conflict.
nasaun o parte ya região de Sudeste Asiático né idane maybe yeah I feel or I feel like agora increasing with technology digital nene digitalização né assim ita ni geração né ita aware los pada
Hmm.
maybe ita la os the most depressed. I think everybody at this point is depressed. Maybe it's just that the way we react to that is just different. And then ita ni geração ni reaction they consider as something that is weak, but I think it's not.
Thank you for sharing that, Ricardo. Ella, you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I think Ricardo have like a very I think the way Ricardo hatone hansa responde ba perguntas is so beautiful. When I was working in the audit firm as well, I talk about this with my boss. My boss then in this generation, we are called to be the most depressed generation. Tamba de to see research sira nebemak acontece. Maybe Bahira Hanebo Satete how mas atamba niya katak Ami lost, depressed. Ema hototo depressed. You're stressed. You're depressed, but you're not acknowledging it because you are taught to tough up. You're taught to like, hey, I can handle it. This is nothing, but it's actually something. And it's ang oinzola diyang sira hasay sira ni stress ne ba botseluk violência. Tirahasay idaneho diyan sa kolye something nonsense to another person. They put it all together and then idane hurt sira. And then they hurt another person. So
Hurt people.
Hmm.
yeah. So asa ohin zola diyan ita ni geração ita reconhece ona katak idane hanesan problema. Ita hatene oinsá atu handle, oinsá atu react. Oinsá maka, we talk about it. We talk about it, and then when we talk about it, the older generation say we are the most depressed, and them not realizing it that depression has always been there.
Hmm.
Mental health issues has always been there. Trauma has always been there. Oppression has always been there. They have not taken into account of like oinsá sira to handle sira ni ita ni geração agora easier los may ita hodi access to information and to talk about it ita iha I mean nowadays ita bele hare a lot of podcast hodi resolve oinsá ita why we are thinking the way we're thinking, why we're feeling the way we're feeling. There are a lot of podcasts that actually elevate los ona ita oinsá to like put yourself higher. Listen to your mind, listen to your body, and all we are accessing to a lot of information on a hodi how to control our own emotions, how the hatene katak, we have these issues, but amimos hatene oinsá to handle. Tambanema ka, hausente banhira research ne acontece. I think Zola is quite right when he said nia refere bade like Western countries, Sira la halo research my nasaun ni Sira ne behanesam post conflict hanesang itaniang. Mind you, I have in Mount Balo nebe halo research in the village from Timor-Leste ansa iha Los Palos. Ema Sira iha post trauma, iha generational trauma, crazy generational trauma, and they do not talk about it because they're scared and they do not know the way how to talk about it. And if ansa when they talk about it, they do cry, and like it's crazy to think about how like this issues has not been taken so seriously, and then Sira mos reconoce kata tamba problema Sira melampiaskan fale basira ni on. This is real life situation, like we are seeing it, we're watching it, and crazy fact is that itamori soy dane.
Yeah.
We are raised with this situation, and knowing that now we are all learning and sa ito to koko ato aprende na in this current generation because of the technologies that we have agora, we access to hansa informação barak no koko ato aprende bot barak ita hatene ona oinsá to handle our own, like our own selves, our own emotions. We already know how to seek for solutions. Ansa ita agora ladung tau kona hori kolia katak how hanuim barak loss, how stress loss, how atene ona root problems tamba seda mak how stress loss, tamba seda mak how hanuim barak loss, how atene ona oinsá ho di kolia ho ema no grupo nebema ka how sente seguro ho di kolia ba, how hetang ona I already see my people, I have already surround myself with people who I can vent, so things like this. Nema Kansahalo, maybe these researchers are too like Siransa a little bit like I think they are maybe they're not biased, they're stating facts, but also it does not really covers on other parts of the world. So for me, listening to that, as a house sentence, it's a bit unfair, my housey. Bangira madihan katag itane the most depression be generation. It's kind of unfair.
Yeah. Thank you for like bro like ignora ni resposta tamba ignora for hanesan ignora for resposta ni memang dia kutang kona-ba ignora lori topik kona-ba generational trauma nomos kolek kona-ba research ne qualidade usi research ne rasik tamba ita think 40 I think hatene kata research is done by people from different regions and different countries, and then it's not gonna cover like the entire like populations or in the world. No ausenti kata ya research barak ne bemak la cobre nasaun ser ne bemak te how de desenvolvimento hela no hamos aceito him na rua kata geração trauma ne existe ya nebedet no ia liu foco liu ba itene right Timor tamba itla haten kata ema barak la haten kata itenia pai mãe ou itenia família sendo bem mak halo são violência e uma laranja a simple thing like corporal punishment bem mak ita senti kata o ita Timoruan senti kata itene normal mas be itene hanesan reflexão husi saída mak ser liu na tempo passado.
Timor, né? Now, aceita kuliah kona ba saúde mental. Some people just don't know what is saúde mental is.